Ever thought about planning a camping trip but didn't know where to start? Well, you've come to the right place. This video is your go-to guide for planning the perfect camping trip, from A to Z. We'll journey through the process together, starting with how to pick the ideal location. We'll explore what factors to consider and how to ensure that your chosen spot will provide the kind of experience you're looking for. If you want to gather more helpful tips like this, then hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out. We'll delve into the essential equipment you'll need to pack. From tents to torches, we'll cover it all. Then we'll move on to the mouth-watering part, food preparation. We'll share some easy and delicious recipes you can whip up in the great outdoors. Finally, we'll talk about the importance of leave no trace principles. Because while we all love to enjoy the beauty of nature, it's crucial we do so responsibly. By the end of this video, you will have all the information you need to plan a successful camping trip. The first step in planning a camping trip is choosing the right location. Now this might seem like a simple task, but there's a lot more to it than just picking a spot on a map. There are several factors you should consider to ensure not just a successful but also an enjoyable camping trip. First, let's talk about weather. What's the forecast like? Is it going to be sunny and warm, or is there a chance of rain or even snow? The weather can dictate not only what you pack but also the kind of activities you can partake in, so it's crucial to keep an eye on the forecast. Next, consider the terrain. Are you looking for a flat and grassy area, or do you prefer a rugged mountainous region? The terrain can greatly affect your camping experience, from setting up your tent to going on hikes. Accessibility is another vital factor. Some campgrounds can be reached by car, while others require a hike-in. Consider your physical abilities and how much you're willing to carry. Now, on to amenities. Some campgrounds provide facilities like restrooms, showers, and water sources, while others might be more primitive. Think about what amenities are important to you, and choose a location that meets your needs. Personal preferences also play a huge role. Do you want a secluded spot away from others, or do you prefer being close to other campers? Are you looking for a location with plenty of trails for hiking or a lake for fishing? Lastly, don't forget about permits. Some locations require you to have a permit to camp, so make sure to check in advance and secure any necessary permissions. Choosing the right location is a balance of all these factors. It's about finding a spot where you can enjoy the beauty of nature, but also feel comfortable and safe. So take your time, do your research, and find the place that's just right for you. Remember, the perfect location for you depends on your personal preferences and what you want to get out of your camping trip. Once you've chosen your location, the next step is to pack the right equipment. Now, it's time to talk about essential camping gear. The foundation of any camping trip is, of course, a sturdy, weather-resistant tent. Your tent is your home away from home, a shelter against the elements, and a cozy retreat at the end of a day filled with adventure. Next on the list is a comfortable sleeping bag. Just as Goldilocks discovered, you want it to be just right, not too hot, not too cold. A good sleeping bag is a ticket to a good night's sleep under the stars. Now let's talk about something that's close to everyone's heart: food. For this, you're going to need some basic cooking equipment. A portable stove is a great starting point. Add a pot, a pan, and some utensils, and you're all set to cook up a feast in the great outdoors. Speaking of food, don't forget a cooler to keep perishables fresh and drinks cool. And while we're on the subject of keeping things cool, remember your water supply. A refillable water bottle or hydration pack is a must. But it's not just about the food. You'll also need a reliable source of light. A good flashlight or headlamp will guide your way when the sun goes down. Of course, we can't forget about safety. A first aid kit is an absolute must-have. This should include bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, and any personal medication you may need. Now, you might be tempted to pack everything but the kitchen sink, but remember, the essence of camping is simplicity. It's about carrying only what you need and leaving behind the unnecessary. So, pack smart, pack light. Remember, camping is about immersing yourself in nature, not lugging around a suitcase full of just-in-case items. It's about the thrill of living with less, about the joy of discovering that you can, indeed, survive without your everyday luxuries. Packing the right equipment can make or break your camping trip, so make sure you're prepared. Your magical adventure in the great outdoors awaits, and the right gear is your ticket to a memorable experience. Enjoy the journey. Now that you've packed your equipment, it's time to think about food. Food is not just about sustenance, it's also a crucial part of the camping experience. Imagine sitting by a warm, crackling fire under a starlit sky, enjoying a hot, delicious meal you prepared yourself. It's a moment of pure bliss that can elevate your camping adventure to another level. So, what should you bring? Well, easy and nutritious is the name of the game. Think pre-made mixes, ready-to-eat meals, and foods that don't spoil easily. Oatmeal, granola bars, canned beans or tuna, pasta and rice are all great options. They're lightweight, don't take up much space, and can be turned into a variety of meals with minimal effort. Don't forget about fruits and vegetables. Apples, oranges, and carrots are sturdy and can last a few days without refrigeration. Also consider packing some dried fruit and nuts for a quick energy boost during your hikes. Remember, camping is a physical activity, so it's essential to pack enough food to fuel your adventure. Don't skimp on the calories, you'll need them. Also ensure you have enough water. Dehydration can be a serious risk, especially in hot weather or at high altitudes. Now let's talk about storing food. It's not just about keeping your food fresh, it's also about keeping wildlife at bay. Animals have a keen sense of smell, and can be attracted to your campsite if you're not careful. Store food in airtight containers and keep it in your car, or hang it from a tree if you're in bear country. Never leave food or trash unattended. Finally, consider bringing a camp stove. It's a versatile tool that allows you to boil water, cook meals, and even make that morning cup of coffee. Plus, it's a more sustainable option than a campfire, especially in areas prone to wildfires. With a little planning, you can enjoy delicious and nutritious meals while camping. And remember, food always tastes better outdoors. The final step in planning a camping trip is to practice leave no trace principles. These principles are a set of guidelines followed by outdoor enthusiasts around the world to conserve the natural environment. There are 7 of these principles, and each one is crucial in its own way. Firstly, plan ahead and prepare. This means understanding the regulations and special concerns for the area you'll visit. It also includes preparing for extreme weather and avoiding times of high use. Second, travel and camp on durable surfaces. This includes established trails and campsites, rock, gravel, dry grasses, or snow. This helps prevent damage to the land. The third principle is to dispose of waste properly. This means packing out all trash, leftover food, and litter. It's a simple idea, but it goes a long way in preserving the natural beauty of our camping spots. Next, leave what you find. This means respecting wildlife and not disturbing historical, archaeological, or natural artifacts. It's wonderful to admire nature's beauty, but let's leave it for others to enjoy too. The 5th principle is to minimize campfire impact. If you must have a fire, keep it small and manageable. Use established fire rings, or better yet, use a camping stove for cooking. 6th, respect wildlife. Observe from a distance and never feed animals. Feeding wildlife damages their health, alters natural behaviors, and exposes them to predators and other dangers. Finally, be considerate of other visitors. Avoid loud noises and let nature's sounds prevail. This ensures everyone can enjoy their outdoor experience. So, why are these principles so important? Well, they ensure the preservation and longevity of our natural environments. By following these principles, we're not only taking steps to protect nature, but also ensuring that future generations can enjoy and appreciate these spaces as well. Sustainable camping goes beyond just a holiday. It's about taking responsibility for our actions and understanding the impact we have on nature. It's about disconnecting from technology and reconnecting with the outdoors. It's about immersing ourselves in the beauty of nature and doing our part to keep it that way. By practicing leave no trace principles, you can enjoy nature while also doing your part to protect it. Now that you know how to plan a camping trip, it's time to get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. We've journeyed through this together, starting with choosing the ideal location that calls to your heart. We've tackled the essentials of packing the right equipment, ensuring you're well prepared for anything Mother Nature might throw at you. Then, we delved into the art of preparing food, making sure you're not just surviving, but also savoring the experience. We've learned about the importance of practicing leave no trace principles, becoming stewards of the environment, preserving its beauty for future generations. So what's stopping you? The open air is calling, the trees are whispering your name, and the streams are bubbling in anticipation. But before you go, if you like this video and want to know more about what it takes to plan a great trip, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out. If you've had camping trips before, how has it been for you? Care to share any helpful tips for us? Leave a comment below. It's time to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with the raw, refreshing beauty of nature. Remember, the most important part of a camping trip is to have fun and enjoy your time in nature. Happy camping!